Because there are reports that Prince Harry, Meghan Markle and their children could be set to lose their royal titles if and when Prince William becomes monarch.
So that they would no longer have a title whatsoever, and their children would lose what Meghan Markle once referred to as their birthright.
William is willing to cut a limb in order to save the body. He's willing to even sacrifice the titles of his children in order to clean the Windsor house, because enough is enough. And Harry and Meghan know it, and they're absolutely panicking.
And for Prince Harry, every second that passes brings him closer to losing everything he was born into. This isn't speculation. This isn't tabloid gossip. This is happening right now, behind gilded palace doors, inside encrypted phone calls, within the cold marble halls of power. Prince William is orchestrating a move so calculated, so precise, that when it lands, Harry's entire royal existence could vanish like smoke. Titles stripped, legacy erased, privilege revoked, one decision, one signature, game over. Inside, Prince Harry sits alone, not relaxed, not casual. This isn't a holiday. This isn't some sentimental visit to reconnect with family over tea and old memories. No, Harry is racing against time itself. Sources close to the situation say he practically sprinted onto that private plane the moment whispers reached him. Whispers of what's coming. His heart knows it. His instincts scream it. This flight isn't about reconciliation. It's about survival. Silent, efficient, deadly. Behind closed doors, meetings are being held. Legal documents are being reviewed. And at the center of it all is a plan to sever Prince Harry and Meghan Markle from the royal institution once and for all. Strip them of their Duke and Duchess titles. Cut the last thread tying them to the crown. King Charles's health crisis was the spark, but what followed wasn't chaos. It was reorganization, a shift in power so profound, so deliberate, that the entire structure of the monarchy is transforming before our eyes. And most of the world has no idea it's even happening. Not a coronation, not a public ceremony, just a slow, invisible transfer of control from father to son. King Charles may still wear the crown, but Prince William, he's running the show. Strategy sessions, William leads them. Diplomatic decisions, William approves them. The royal image, the messaging, the future direction of the throne, all William. He's become the shadow king, unannounced, unchallenged, and unstoppable. And unlike his father, William doesn't lead with sentiment. He leads with steel. Charles is a man of the heart. He feels deeply. He forgives easily. He believes in second chances, in family bonds, in the hope that love can heal even the deepest wounds. But William is a strategist, a tactician, a man who sees the monarchy not as a family, but as an empire that must be defended at all costs. Under his watch, there is no room for nostalgia, no space for emotional reunions or hopeful compromises. There is only one question: does this strengthen the crown or does it weaken it? And if the answer is weaken, you're out. A global institution with a reputation to uphold, an image to protect, and a legacy to preserve. And brands, he knows, are fragile. One scandal, one interview, one headline, that's all it takes to crack the foundation. And in William's eyes, Harry and Meghan have become the biggest liability the royal family has ever faced. Their explosive tell-alls, their lucrative Netflix deals, their constant media appearances. Every single move they make chips away at the credibility of the crown. And William, he's done watching it happen, out of love, out of hope, out of a father's desperate wish to heal what's broken. He invited Harry to events. He left doors open. He held onto the belief that time and compassion could bring his son back into the fold. But William doesn't operate on hope. He operates on results. And sentiment? Sentiment is a weakness he cannot afford. In William's mind, Harry made his choice. He walked away. He chose Hollywood over heritage. And now, Harry's name sits at the very top of a list of people who no longer belong. He sent a request, a plea really, a private meeting with his father and his brother, just the three of them. No cameras, no press, no public spectacle, just family. Just a chance to talk, to explain, to find some kind of understanding. The palace's response? Nothing. Total silence. Not a rejection, not even a polite decline. Just nothing. And in the world of royalty, silence isn't neutral. Silence is a weapon. It's a message. It says, you no longer matter. You have no power here. We are in control. William's team has been working on this for months. Lawyers consulted, precedents studied, public opinion analyzed, every angle calculated. To the outside world, it will look like modernization, a natural natural evolution of the monarchy for a new era, streamlining the institution, reducing the number of working royals, making the crown more efficient, more focused, more sustainable. But internally, everyone knows what this really is. This is a purge, a deliberate removal of anyone who threatens the integrity of the brand. And Harry and Meghan, they're threat number one. William comes seeking results. Two brothers, two completely different missions. Harry wants to heal the rift. He wants understanding. He wants his family back. But William isn't interested in feelings. He's interested in order, in stability, in ensuring that the monarchy survives long after he's gone. And if that means cutting off his own brother, so be it. The coldness has spread through the palace like winter frost. Even staff members who once smiled at Harry now avert their eyes. The message is clear. You're not welcome here anymore. No warm embraces, no private dinners, no heartfelt conversations by the fireplace. He will arrive as a stranger in the city where he was born. Not as a prince, not as a brother, not even as a son. He will arrive as a threat, a PR problem, a complication that needs to be managed. And waiting for him on the other side of that tarmac is a family that has already made up its mind. Insiders say she pulled Meghan aside before everything fell apart. A quiet conversation, a gentle warning. She told her, do not use your title for profit. Do not turn this royal name into a commodity. Protect it, honor it, respect it. But Meghan didn't listen. Or maybe she did and simply didn't care, because almost immediately the Duchess of Sussex became a brand, a logo, a selling point. And now, with a new cosmetics venture reportedly in the works, the exploitation has reached a new level. The palace is watching, and they are furious. Vogue covers, fashion collaborations, lifestyle brands with names like Chloe and Molly. She's building an empire, brick by brick, all while holding on to that royal title like a golden ticket. And to William, that's exactly the problem. Her entire brand hinges on being a duchess. Without that title, what is she? Just another celebrity in a sea of influencers. But with it, she's royalty, she's untouchable, and William sees that as exploitation of the highest order, a betrayal of everything the monarchy stands for. A YouGov survey that sent shockwaves through Buckingham Palace. The results? 47% of the British public now view Meghan Markle as a bigger threat to the monarchy than Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew, a man entangled in one of the most damaging scandals in royal history. And yet, in the eyes of nearly half the nation, Meghan is worse. That poll wasn't just a number, it was ammunition. Proof that public patience has run out. Proof that the British people are done. And for William, it was the green light he'd been waiting for. They blamed media bias, smear campaigns, institutional racism. They pointed fingers at the tabloids, at the palace, at anyone but Meghan herself. But the palace didn't flinch, because to them, that poll wasn't an attack. It was validation. It was proof that William's instincts were right, that the public was on his side, and that the time to act was now. Step 1, strip Prince Andrew of his remaining titles and privileges. Make it public. Make it loud. Show the world that the monarchy will not tolerate behavior that damages its reputation. And then, once the precedent is set, once the public applauds the decisiveness, once everyone agrees that action was necessary. Step 2, do the exact same thing to Harry and Meghan. Use the same legal framework, the same justification, the same cold, calculated logic. It's not personal, it's protocol, it's modernization, it's progress. And by the time anyone realizes what's really happening, it will already be done. Lean, focused, corporate in its efficiency, no drama, no scandals, no emotional baggage dragging the institution down. A royal family that operates like a Fortune 500 company, every member serving a purpose, every action aligned with the brand, every decision made with precision. And in that vision, Harry and Meghan are dead weight. Liabilities that must be cut loose, not because William hates them, but because they threaten everything he's trying to build. Just another adjustment in a centuries-old institution adapting to modern times. But inside the palace, everyone knows the truth. This is a strategic takedown, a carefully orchestrated removal disguised as progress. And as King Charles's health continues to decline, as his appearances grow fewer and his energy wanes, William's grip on power only tightens. He's not waiting for permission anymore. He's already in charge. Friends say he looks different now, tired, worn down, like a man carrying the weight of regret on his shoulders. California was supposed to be paradise, freedom, a fresh start, but instead it feels like exile. He's isolated, restless, caught between the life he chose and the life he left behind. And deep down, you can see it in his eyes. He wonders if he made the right choice. Her podcast, under underperformed, her production deals struggling to gain traction. Insiders whisper that she's more concerned with optics than output, that she's so focused on controlling her image, she's forgotten to create anything of substance. And Williams' team, they're watching every misstep, every failure, every stumble, and they're using it all as evidence. Proof that without the royal title, the Sussex brand is hollow. There's something even more personal at risk: security, royal protection, the safety of his family. If the titles go, the security arrangements could go with them, and Harry knows it. He's terrified, torn between his love for Meghan and his need to protect his children, between the life he's built and the legacy he's losing. Friends say he's paralyzed by indecision, haunted by the question, what have I done? No more Duke and Duchess of Sussex, just Harry and Meghan Windsor, two private citizens living in California. Their influence, gone. Their access to royal events, revoked. Their ability to leverage the crown for profit, obliterated. The Sussex brand, built on royal mystique, would collapse overnight. Sponsors would pull out, deals would dry up, and the empire Meghan worked so hard to build, it would crumble like sand. If William succeeds, the monarchy transforms forever, leaner, tougher, more ruthless. A royal family willing to cut ties with its own blood to protect its legacy. And if Harry wants any hope of returning, any chance of reconciliation, he will have to do something he's never done before. Bow, submit, show absolute unconditional humility. Because this isn't a negotiation anymore. This is surrender or exile, and the choice is his. It's happening right now, in real time, behind palace walls, and Prince Harry is running out of moves. The clock is ticking, the plane is landing, and William is waiting.